Hello and welcome to the Anime Menace Reacts. I'm your host, Annie Hen, and I'm joined here today with my One Piece co-host, Skeletony.
Oh,
And we are here today with One Piece, Chapter 1153, The Birth of Loki.
I wonder what this could be.
So it looks like we're continuing on the King Harold flashback. Um, Apologies for not having the stream last week at all on theorizing and breaking down the last chapter. We both ended up being busy.
Yeah, that's just kind of what life is like, though.
Yeah, life threw us a couple curveballs and we didn't have time because we both still work normal jobs because this isn't a full-time thing, and our jobs got in the way. And well, you had some personal things going on. I think Thursday I had some personal things going on, and it's like I gotta wake up so damn early for my job that it's like we can't even be up late doing it anyways.
Oh, I think you messaged me Thursday.
I was busy with personal stuff, that's why.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, and Skeletony over here is an old man. Gets tired quick.
I mean, I'm an old man.
You go to bed early.
Well, I wake up at 7 every day.
I wake up at 5.
Gotta get 8. Yeah, you have insomnia, I don't. I need my 8 hours of sleep.
All right. Even without the insomnia, if I have 8 hours, I have a massive migraine. I have to have between 4 and 6. Anything more than 6, and I get a migraine.
Sounds like a skill issue.
But with that said, welcome back to another One Piece video. We will try once again, either Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, to have a stream talking about the chapter and breaking it down. If we are able to have more than one stream, we might do like Monster Hunter, or we might talk about tomorrow's video, which is a special surprise. So come back to the channel tomorrow and see what that second stream might be about. Without further ado, we have more cover story. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 37. Daimyo of Ringo, Kiku Nojo, and the Boss Ocho. So, Kiku, and I'm guessing it's the Boss Ocho is, my guess it's the rest of the Osen girls that were at Onigashima, like the captive ones that Sanji saved.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like the 8 of them, based off of the character in the foreground of the image. But Yamato is
Would be a safe assumption.
Yamato is more than halfway complete with her journey. I think she has 3 more regions before heading back to the Flower Capital.
That's crazy.
But she's
37 chapters, and she's not even done.
Well, remember,
37 chapters at least. So.
Oh yeah, it's been more than 37 chapters that this has been going, because certain chapters had other art,
Color spreads.
and color spreads. But this is volume 37, so chapter 37 of the actual cover story. And I mean, Otama did get kidnapped. The sword got stolen. Yamato stopped some crime.
There's a lot to do. Yeah.
She beat the shit out of Who's Who, and got Ulti and Page One as retainers, which I am so happy about because I like Ulti and Page One's characters. I feel like if Kaido never took them in, I feel like they would have been much better people. So I'm hoping they turn out to be much better people with Yamato.
I mean, it's Yamato. She's a good person, so.
Yeah. I ordered. Oh, that's what I didn't order. I didn't order any more Page 1 cards. I needed more of the Page 1 cards. There's a Page 1 card in the One Piece TCG that allows me to play any 4-cost or lower ulti onto the field. And like it's a search, so it's not even like I have to have the ulti in my hand. I can search my deck for it. I forgot. I only have one of them. I forgot to order more because I need at least 2 of them in my deck because I have 6 ultis in my deck. It's a king deck, so
yeah.
I mean, I will have like 4 or 5 Kaidos. One of them being Kaido and Linlin. But I'll have to make sure to do that after we're done recording this. Either way, the birth of Loki, chapter 1153. What was your chapter prediction?
I don't recall.
Oh, lucky you. We'll make new ones, and I'll actually mark it down this time so we know them. So I think this story's going to go to about 1,300 chapters. And I'm going to give or take of 10 on my predictions. What about you?
Well, for how long One Piece is going to be? Or?
Yeah, like with a give or take, with a discrepancy of 10, how many chapters do you think, what chapter do you think One Piece will end on?
Well, looking at where we're at now, I'm going to say like 1350.
1350?
Yeah, I just feel like 200 more with the pace we're currently going at feels like it'd be good enough. Like you could cover everything and answer every question.
It's not even 200. Oh yeah, for you it's 200. Me it's 150. I think 150 is more reasonable because I feel like it's going to be over around the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, but you don't know how long it's going to go.
Yeah, with the breaks that Oda takes, which take all the breaks you freaking need.
Well, also plus
Hey, there he is yawning.
What Oda does, like backstory wise for everybody.
Yeah, like
if we actually get Emu's backstory.
I hope we do.
And answers to the Void Century.
I feel like Emu's backstory is going to be part of the Void Century story.
Well, absolutely.
But
I mean, like Emu's separate from what we learn of the Void Century.
I think Loki's backstory is going to end with this chapter.
I think we get.
I haven't seen any spoilers. I haven't listened to Tekken's thing, which I will be listening to that not tomorrow, but probably.
I think.
I'll try.
Why am I yawning so much?
I'm actually off work tomorrow, so.
I think this is going to give us the end of not Loki's backstory, but like Loki's childhood. And then, boom, we get the rest of Loki's story that he was telling with Scoppers and Gaban to everyone else. And then, boom, back into Elbaf stuff.
I mean, with this being called the birth of Loki, we know it's going to start with the 109 years ago that the last chapter ended on. So, because the whole point of the story was to tell what happened at the castle.
Yeah.
And then we get hit with, them going to the castle, seeing King Harold stabbed. And Tekken did also think about Domi Reversi, but he was thinking in the regards that they Domi Reversed Harold because Harold was backing out.
Probably.
And the guards then retaliated to Harold's outburst. So, without further ado, we start with Prince Harold of Elbaf. So we go all the way back to Harold's childhood now. Lived out a rather unhinged childhood years alongside Dorian Broggy. Of course. Thanks to his innate size and strength, gifts from his ancient giant blood, as well as his noble status, he developed an inflated sense of self, and no one could stop him from growing into a royal pain. So now we get to Harold going out of the country. Everyone outside of Elbaf is so tiny and pitiful and boring. Don't you agree?
Of course, Your Majesty. You're exactly right.
Did he just use a booger to destroy a ship?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh my
That's exactly what he did.
god!
When bro was just built like that.
Bunt Kingdom, New World. Come one, come all. Marvel at the 10-meter woman. Feel the earth tremble as she walks. Cover your ears when she barks. Thunder. A rare giant from the exotic land of Elbath. Feast your eyes on Aida.
She growls. Everyone starts running away. Ah!
Step away from the cage if you don't want to be hurt.
Turning a giant into a sick sideshow? They have got some nerve.
This is with they have ancient giants. So this, see, it was Harudin's mother was the one that was not from Elbath. So Ida is from Elbath, and she has ancient giant blood in her as well. But see what I mean by the horn difference, though? Why is Harold and Loki's horns on the front like devils? And like Kaido's, Ida's are on the side, like Oars and Oars Jr.
It's a great question. They're also black.
Yeah, Loki and
They are
Harold's are black.
so incredibly, like, just like a pitch black. There's something strange about that one.
Oh, the official art for Loki should be out yet. Should be out already. Like,
I'm pretty sure
color
it is.
waves.
I'm also pretty sure it's still black, but
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
black
they're black.
horns. Because he's got that pink hair. Which I'm guessing Ida's hair is pink. So this has to be Loki's mom.
most likely.
Barahaha. Yahaha. They thought that Elbath was a joke. Well, who's laughing now?
Who are you?
No need to thank me. I'm the king of Elbath. I won't stand to see my homeland disrespected like that.
Smack!
Okay, so she actually
Your Majesty!
She doesn't have horns.
That could be. They don't or aren't always on her head, like because she was putting on like an act being angry there.
Yeah, they're a
It would
they
like
were
just
a
show up.
headband. So hold on, how old is Loki? One Piece. Loki is 63. Harudin is 81. So this actually might be Harudin's mother. Because remember, we're 100. This should be about 100 years ago still. We know this is definitely over 100 years ago. Turn the ship around. I need to apologize. So many people were hurt back there. So she wants to go back.
Okay. All right. Well, I was looking to see the horns. I don't think are headband once again, but I don't know because I was looking forward to see if there was any clues as to her horns. Nothing. The chapter is very interesting.
Yeah, she does. Is it just a continuity error?
It could be that, or as you said, it could have
no.
been like a headband or something.
I think it's a headband. I don't think that big of a detail Oda would mess up. The last thing he messed up was Luffy having an axe on his back in that one chapter. Remember you pointed that out?
Yeah.
That's a continuity error that Oda misses. But something that major, like the horns on a giant, like
Yeah, kind of strange there.
so it was probably a headband. Are you insane?
Oh, and she hits his ass again.
Are you insane? You care about that mini kingdom of tiny humans?
Slam hit you again after she's already beaten the shit out of him.
King Harold!
They saved my life when I washed up on the shore, and they gave me a job to do. They were kind enough to help me make a living until I was fully healed. What do you mean, tiny humans? That seems like a strange cut.
Yeah,
That seems out of order. That seems very out of order.
yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, we'll go with the flow, but that seems pretty,
Yeah, it seems like
out of order.
that panel is supposed to come before the "Do I have to hit you again" panel.
Yeah, I feel like they should shrink that one and put it where the tiny humans one is, or right, they'll have to hit you again, and then put that one where that panel is where she's
Yeah.
crying. Like that seems very.
Just because you happen to be born huge and are considerably strong and brutish, you actually think that makes you better than humans? How can you be so arrogant? It's pathetic. This is why everyone thinks that all giants are barbaric and brutish as Elbath. So she's not
Just
from
because I
Elbath,
was
so this is
born
Hyruden's
huge?
mom.
Yeah.
Because she's saying as Elbath. And he takes
Up
her
in them
back.
all rebuild. Yep. Should we just set sail, King Harald? Why are you all just spacing out? Huh? Go and help her, you ninnies! That town is as tiny as a model. It's easy work.
Yes, Majesty.
Their method of construction is completely different from ours.
So this is the
This is probably where the start of the peaceful Elbath begins.
also this is the Elbath that this is the island that Harold was kicking the tower of last chapter at the very end.
Yeah, you're right.
I noticed it from the town square one on page 7. Their method of construction is completely different from ours. We should
tell everyone about it when we return to Elbath, which is probably where their whole peaceful knowledge thing comes from.
I want to bring home some of their spices. I've never
tasted flavors like these before. Oh, the cook, of course.
Notice how hardy their fabric is?
And yet it's so fine. These humans are more skilled than we realized.
Oh, they're doing the Joy Boy dance.
Yep.
You have to see things from their eye level, Harold. Nothing in the world is meant to be destroyed. So it's Hyruden's mother is to blame for the peacefulness.
Well, I wouldn't say to blame, but like the cause.
Hyruden's mother. I truly believe it is because of the way he gets around her clearly with him changing his mind and having them go help rebuild. I was born on Sawami Island in the South Blue. Okay, so she's not from Elbath.
After some twists and turns, my life's path brought me here.
So you crossed the Serpent of Blood. You mean the Red Line? Well, yes, which is why I can't go back home.
Then come to Elbath. We're not as barbaric as you say.
Oh, maybe I was mistaken about you two.
King Harald's changed.
Yeah, it's creepy. I bet it won't last long. Elbath, 105 years
105
ago.
years ago. So this is this 35 years later, I think, right? Because it was 140.
No, it was 109.
109. Okay,
It
so
went 45
years.
years ago to 109 years ago.
That's what it was, yeah.
Or 15. It was 15 years ago. 16.
15 and 109, something like that.
It was Harold's death was 16 years ago.
I wish to atone for all my countless crimes.
What's gotten into you, Harold?
I may be out of the country more often than I'd wish, but it is only to join our hands with the neighbors and ask them to teach us their culture. If we learn from the rest of the world, we can make our land and lives richer.
Yeah, but Dory and Bragi are still raising hell out there.
Just a random on-off laugh. I hate how it's kind of different though.
Wahaha.
I hate different laughs in One Piece.
Yeah, it has to be a mainline character to get a different laugh, like Dory and Bragi.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, wahaha. Like, yeah, okay, it's kind of a laugh, but like, no one to do laughter. It's just ha ha ha. So slightly different. They're good friends of mine, but they always have been eccentric. They're cordial with humankind and will follow a code of honor.
That's true.
It doesn't hurt that they can fight, of course, but if they pose too much a threat to other nations, we may have to rein them in.
Well, I'm guessing they didn't really pose that much of a threat. Granted,
They wouldn't just fight on Little Garden for like the past 100 years. So
I mean, this is 5 years before their fight started.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they didn't pose a threat to other nations. Or Harald told them to fight on Little Garden.
No, remember their fight was caused because they had a competition like Sanji
Disagreement.
and Zoro
That's
did.
right.
No, it was a
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah, competition. It's the same thing as rivals having a disagreement. You
Um,
know?
but we saw like when the Straw Hats went to Little Garden, Dory and Broggy are kind by nature too.
Yeah.
Za ba 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 ba. What a turnabout. Bojaja. Meeting new people took him on a journey.
Gerald, no. Elbath is blessed with good luck. For example, by sending diplomats back and forth, we can help deepen the ties and friendships between nations. I see. So we're each taking hostages then. Don't say it like that. It means that countries can't get to be friends unless the people that are in them are connected somehow. 81 years ago,
Elbath.
Fishman Village, Eastern Elbath.
Oh, so there's a Fishman village in Elbath.
Interesting. The baby's been born?
This is Haradine, 81 years ago. Haradine's 81. Remember,
Yep. Congratulations to Gerald and Ida.
Is considered an illegitimate
The
child
older.
because
Illegitimate child, but the older of the two.
Because he was born to a mother who was not from Elbath.
Yeah.
Ida wasn't from Elbath. Congratulations, Harold and Ida. Thank you all.
And now Ida and I can...
No, you are forbidden from marrying her. The royal line must remain pure of blood.
I'm sorry, Ida. It galls me that it must come to this.
This is just how the culture works. You can't get emotional and fight against it. You're always welcome in our village, Ida. As long as you live in the same country as Daddy, you'll be happy. Right, Haradine?
Oh my god, these are Fishman giants. That's insane.
Well, remember, Jack the Drought from Kaido's crew?
Yeah.
He has giant blood in him. And then, what the fuck? Momoji? Was that his name?
I don't know. But that's just super interesting.
Oh, Wadasume. Remember Wadasume?
No.
Hey, I'm sending you an image now. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, this guy, okay.
Yeah, he's a giant fishman.
Okay.
Remember, the only thing at Fishman Island that was bigger than Wadasume was Surame, the Kraken.
Yeah.
This is your true betrothed, Harold. Estrid's blood is pure and ancient. She's the one worthy of being our queen. And I studied geomancy. I was born in the Brewer's Village to the north. So this is Loki's mother.
Yes.
It is my fate to love you for the rest of my life. Forget all about that woman and child to the east.
Oh, that's, no,
Good heavens, the spirit is escaping to the east. Your good luck is getting away. We must close those windows at once.
Huh?
And that mirror, it's in the 5-star kill position. Destroy it at once. I'm not liking Estrid.
Don't worry. I don't think we're supposed to.
I mean, looking at her is fine, but her personality sucks.
This is Oslo, the horse of good fortune. It's a gift from my clan, the perfect mount for you, King Harald. I have no doubt that this horse will bring you great luck. It's enormous. Why does it have 8 legs? Reference to Sleipnir.
I think that's exactly what this horse is supposed to be. Guards, bring all the jewels and gold into the treasury to my chambers. This is
to ensure that the fortunes of wind and earth are sent into His Majesty's direction. Also inform the scullery maids that from this day forward, the king and I will be using the fine silver to eat all of our meals.
Is he just after luxury? About 70
years ago.
In an era where the rigors of the sea made it difficult to maintain trade between islands. Oh, I'm guessing there was an island erasure at this time.
Probably. Elbaf's skill of navigation was the envy of other nations.
Not only that, their ships were so fucking massive, the rigors of the sea probably didn't affect them that much.
Yeah. There's a star to the north that never moves called the Pole Star. North Star. That's crazy.
You said you met a mermaid king, Harold. Yes, I have at least Fishman too. In a kingdom where those with fish blood live, their king has a newborn heir named Neptune. Neptune is 70 years old.
Seems kind of young.
I didn't realize how old
a king of a
Neptune
nation.
was. Well, you figure Shirahoshi's only 15.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he seems kind of young for a One Piece island ruler. Like, most of the ones we found have been...
Wapple's only in his, 40s.
That's really weird. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the ones we find in One Piece have been generally on, the old to ancient side, with only a few of them being on the younger side.
Wapple's only 29.
What the heck? No, it's gotta be the face. It's gotta be the face that throws us off, then.
He's 27 when we first meet him, and he's
stupid
29.
Ass jaw.
That's because of his devil fruit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the devil fruit that probably makes him look older.
Judge is in his 60s. Big Mom was in her 60s, or in her 50s, I think. She was 59. Kaido was in his 60s. So, 70 seems right about the actual upper age of normal kings and queens.
I guess you're right.
What was Cobra? Cobra was 50 when he died.
Wow.
So,
I guess Oda just can't make people look young, I guess.
Well, Cobra was also extremely sick when he died.
Well, yeah, but I was saying,
because remember when he
was 40, everyone you mentioned looked way older than their actual listed age.
Because I think Riku is probably the oldest one. No, not Riku from One Piece. Or Riku from Kingdom Hearts came up at first. King Riku Doldo III is 60 years old. So Neptune is the oldest normal king.
Huh. Well, the creatures of the sea, not just the mermaids and the fishmen, were engaged in a grand celebration that spanned the seafloor. Ooh!
Arust Castle, Elbath, 63 years ago, while Harold was away from home.
Congratulations, my queen! It's a very healthy boy.
His name is Loki. The king and I decided on it.
Now show me my baby.
Oh my god!
His eyes, dude, it's crazy.
I see why
terrifying!
His eyes are covered now.
Yes.
Your Majesty.
It's horrid. What is that thing? That is no son of mine.
Please, Your Majesty, try to remain calm.
Tell the kingdom that it was a stillborn.
You can't be serious.
It is a curse. Look at that baby. It's a monster.
The Prince of Elbrath grasped for the empty air, but no hands reached out to envelop his own.
Stop, Your Majesty. He's the royal heir.
The most unfortunate of all living creatures is the one whose very existence is denied by its mother in the moment of its birth.
Do you hear me? I bore no child. Do not tell a soul about this.
But what are you planning to do?
I'm going back home. I never want to bear another child.
Your Majesty, head guardsman.
Down in the underworld.
What about the underworld?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Queen Estrid fell ill. So, to explain this 3/4 spread, baby Loki is climbing the Atom Tree from the underworld after being thrown down in it, covered in blood. This is a Loki that was born, like, hours before this.
Man, quite literally, this is so sad.
So all the rumors are because of his mother. Loki was innocent. Get rid of the child. There was a prophecy before it was even born. Prophecy said that King Harold would one day be killed by his own son.
Not that madness again.
And while Harold was busy banging his head against the problem of national relations,
The world government has stepped in to block our path again. Why can't countries be free to decide for themselves?
hey, can I see the baby too? He's your brother.
He's not your son, so he's not my brother.
Aw, you're even sweet like that.
Face squish.
All of the misfortunes that would fall upon Elbath would be known as Loki's curse.
Wow.
To be continued. Break next week.
Damn it, Oda.
I'm putting my word in. Loki is innocent.
Oh yeah, I think at this point, I think even before this chapter, we knew that Loki was actually innocent.
Yeah. All the Loki's curse thing was just rumors spread out by his mother. But I guess we'll know more after the next chapter, because I'm guessing the next chapter will go into show what happens to the horse and the village that was set ablaze when Loki was 10. And then, of course, culminating with 16 years ago, the battle at Aru's Castle. I think it should be able to fit all that into one chapter.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Holy shit. I looked at the comments for 1 second because I'm like, okay, yeah, let's see what that is. On the last page, the bottom middle panel beneath Baby Loki, yeah, that's a dead bear. A dead giant bear. Decapitated.
Oh my god, yes it is. Holy shit.
Baby Loki was a demon, bro. Oh my god.
Oda normally doesn't draw shit like that. That's just the actual decapitation and maiming of the midsection. You know what this means.
It's getting a little darker now.
Oda's going into his seinen shit.
Or at least finally actually, giving more detail and more blood and whatnot.
Well, Oda, everyone thought like, oh, Oda can't draw a serious story. He can't draw a seinen story. And then he went out and drew like a one-shot. It was a Japanese-only release. And it was fucking berserk level dark. And the detail was insane. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. So I definitely want to talk about this chapter further. So we have to try to find a day this week. Cause oh my god. Wow. Just wow. Do you have any closing statements?
Or Loki.
Poor Loki. Check out Rogue Energy. Link in the description. Get yourself 5% off at check out with code Madness5. Let us know in the comments below, like what you thought of the chapter. Is Loki innocent? And we'll see you next time. God damn.
Force!